Welcome. Welcome all to Valley Unitarian Universalist Congregation. Today especially, we welcome our families with children, where we will share our time with our young people for a multi-generational service. Multi-generational worship is designed to engage all ages, from babies and toddlers to elders, in a shared experience of spiritual growth. I'm Joel. I'm today's worship associate helping with the service. I use he, him pronouns. I wanted to say that I recently wedged myself onto a seat for the Phoenix Mercury bandwagon. Yes. What a great game it was Friday with Sabali, Thomas, Copper, Bonner, and the entire team, and Coach Tibbetts making their way to the WNBA semifinals. VUU, our congregation, is a welcoming community that honors diversity in all of its forms. If you are here for the first time or the 1000th time, you are welcome here. If you are gay, bisexual, transgender, non-binary, straight, or just done with labels altogether, you are welcome here. If you're old, young, or somewhere in between, you are welcome here. If you biked here, or arrived in a car, or came with a friend, you are welcome here. Introverts, extroverts, folks with tattoos and body art, bookworms, happy, sad, successful, or struggling, you are welcome here, and you matter. You are important, and you will find companionship and love in this congregation. If we could see the welcoming slide for new members. Do we have that? Oh, it's up there. Oh, okay, there we go. So this is our welcoming slide for new members. If you are new here today and you haven't had a chance to introduce yourselves, you can take a screenshot or just focus your camera on the code up there, and it will give you some information that you can add your information so that we can get to know a little bit more about you. Speaking of introverts and extroverts alike being welcome, if you are visiting VUU for the first time or are new and have not had a chance to be welcomed, and if you're willing, could you please stand or wave so we can see you and have a chance to say hello after the service? Welcome. Hello. Welcome. This Sunday, September 21st, and through the week, we offer pastoral care for those who might need a listening ear. In the congregation today is Adrian O'Donnell, who will be providing pastoral care after the service if you'd like to speak with Adrian. Thank you, Adrian. And that's in the sanctuary. And our friend Melissa Bush is online, for those of you who are online. Speaking of those people who are online, we often have many members and friends who watch our congregations or services on Sundays when they're not able to attend in person. So if you could just give a quick wave to the camera, let them know that we all see them, and we're glad that they're here. For pastoral care, Adrian and Melissa will be responsible for pastoral care this entire week. So if you don't have an opportunity to speak with them today and you would like assistance, you can contact the lay pastoral care group at any time at pastoralcare@vuu.org. We also have a Caring Neighbors organization, volunteers who foster loving and caring community in which VUU members and friends nurture, support, and assist each other through life's joys and trials with things like meals, social gatherings, and occasional rides. If you do need any assistance at all, please contact Caring Neighbors at VUU.org.
I'm Rev. Sarah. I'm the settled minister here. My pronouns are she, her. And I believe I had a couple of helpers that were going to come do the chalice lighting with us. Can they come forward,
thank
please?
you. Come on up.
I want one of you to come help light the chalice, and one of you can help me do the hand motions for it. So Joel's going to help you with the lighting. You stand right here with me. Oh, they're not showing it up there, but we're going to do these hand motions.
So we're doing a different chalice lighting today. This is our youth chalice lighting, and we have gestures. Thank you. Good job. With our youth chalice lighting.
Which you can do with us.
We are Unitarian Universalists who put love at the center of our lives. As we light this chalice today, may the flames always remind us that the voice of our faith calls us to be generous and share what we have.
There we go. Thank you. You can come back up at the end and we'll do the same thing a little different. The Sonoran Desert. That word, Sonoran, it means to be full of sound, sonorous, soundful, made from the music of 100 noises played all at once in this place. The crickets in their serenade to the rabbits at their work, the stars so thick in the night that they hum. To see this desert, you must listen to it. The shy, frightened rustle of a rabbit in the brush, hushing her babies. The inching of beetles so awkwardly left and right of straight. Their small lumbering is dance. Teenagering lizards speed to their fast, hot rod bodies over the simple song of all of this, entering the big cities from the far fields, animal to animal, urban to rural, dark to day, them to us to them. In the desert, we dare one another to stay alive. It is a watchful day, equinox, which makes the sound living likes most. Half sun, half shade, half night, half day, all of it perched on a bridge of noon. All the sounds in the world soothed in this moment and in this place. Today the sun will rise due east and set due west. True as a compass, compass before compass, ancient. Today, on this day, things stand in balance. And at this moment, we can be happy for one another. And as you're sitting here today, I want to remind you that in all community services, we have some projects you can work on. You can make an origami crane for peace. We have some seed packets. You can decorate some envelopes and put some seeds in them that we will share with a blessing. And we have some tiles that we're painting. Those are going to be displayed in our front vestibule with the tiles that were made from the Montessori school kids. So a blending of our two communities that will be there in that space when people come into our office building. So any age can participate in any of those things during the service. If you like to get busy with your hands, we have lots of music today, lots of opportunities to slide in there and make something and then slide back out if you want. Okay, our opening song.
And the final and third verse of We Will Sing from the Social Justice Handbook today, songbook. So please stand if you're willing and able. The text for the first part is, when they hide the truth, shining out the brightest light. Let's try it. When they hide the truth, shining out the brightest light. When they try to silence us, we will sing or sing. And when they try to silence us, we will sing. Let's put it together. When they hide the truth, shining out the brightest light. When they try to silence us, we will sing. The second part is, we will keep singing, shining out the brightest light. Try it. Ready? And we will keep singing, shining out the brightest light. When they try to silence us, we will sing. Ready? And when they try to silence favorite one? When they hide the truth, shining out the brightest light. When they try to silence us, we will see. And if you've been here, you've learned the chorus. Whether you're a friend or a stranger, one world we're traveling through. Whether you're fearful or in danger, we will stand. Try it. Here we go. Whether you're a friend or a stranger, one world we're traveling through. Whether you're fearful or in danger, we will stand with you. Are you ready to put it all together? This is the third verse, starting with when they hide the truth. Ready, and when they hide the truth, we will keep singing, shining out the brightest light. When they try to silence us, we will see. Here we go. Whether you're a friend or a stranger, one world we're traveling through. Whether you're fearful or in danger, we will stand with you. Nice job.
So today we celebrate a couple of different things, and one of them is Mabon. And I'm going to bring to you a tale, a Mabon Wisdom tale. If you're not working on art, you want to come up front, you can, but if you're working on art, just listen to me from where you're at. Long ago, in a small village nestled between the hills and woods, there was an ancient apple tree at the very center of the town square. It had wide, leafy branches and roots that reached deep into the earth. Now, each year, the tree gave its fruit at just the right time, during the season of golden leaves when the air grew crisp and cool. Now, I know some of you don't really know what that feels like, crisp and cool, that's like December or something, right? Our season's a little different here. Everyone in the village called it Grandmother Apple because she had stood there for so many years and gave her gifts so freely. Her apples were red and gold and green, just like the colors of autumn. Some were sweet, some were tart, but all were nourishing. Each year at the fall equinox, when the days and nights were equal and the world felt perfectly balanced, the people of the village would gather to celebrate the festival of the harvest. They would pick the apples and say thank you to the tree, thank you tree, using the fruit to make pies, cider, dried rings, and even medicine for little coughs and stomach aches. But one year something changed. The apples ripened early, and a few villagers started picking the fruit in secret before the harvest festival. We'll save them for our family, they whispered, just in case there aren't enough later. One by one, others did the same. By the time the festival day came, the branches were nearly bare. The children looked up in surprise. Where did the apples go? They asked. And the oldest villager, a kind woman named Mira, looked around and said gently, "It seems we were all afraid there wouldn't be enough, so we forgot to share. But Grandmother Apple always has given freely, and her gifts have lasted through many winters." And then she walked up to the tree and placed one shiny apple she had saved in her basket onto the ground beneath it. And one by one, the others followed. Now, some gave apples, some gave dried slices, others shared juice or jam, or even apple seeds to plant new trees. The festival became not about having the most, but about sharing the best of what they had. That year, the village felt warmer in spirit even as the days grew colder. And Grandmother Apple? The next spring, her blossoms were even more beautiful than ever. Her roots felt the love that had been returned. So this story lifts up Mabon, the fall equinox, which is pretty much right now, and earth-centered wisdom. It reminds us that the harvest is coming in, and now is the time to share what we've been given, to care for one another through winter, just as our UU value of generosity reminds and calls us to freely and compassionately share our faith, presence, and resources. In other words, it reminds us that when we share what we have, we help our whole community thrive. And we hope that at the end of this service and the end of our time together today, we'll have some gifts to share with each other as well, in the form of our seed envelopes and maybe even some things that we'll be able to display. I wonder, are there some things that you could share or that you have shared in this community? And I wonder, how does it feel when someone shares with you? And can you think of a time when everyone shared something and it was helpful? And I'm gonna grab a microphone, and if somebody has a quick little share about that, we'll take it. Anybody have a story about sharing or having something shared with you, or a time when sharing made a difference? Tell us your name.
Eileen, and whoever brings the grapefruits when they're in season, I love them. Any kind. Pink, yellow inside, they're the best. Thank you.
Anonymous gifts are sometimes the best. Anyone else have a share about a time when something that they shared made a difference? Come back here. Also, this is a great way for me to get my extra steps in, so thank you, Doug.
I was just thinking about some of the VUU fund events that I've been to, like Ann Schneider's breakfast thing, the Her Choice movie night, and things like that, and just how welcoming they have been. And yeah, so people who shared their home.
Beautiful.
Hi, I'm Barbara, and this summer I had foot surgery, and I live alone, so I needed help getting to and from the hospital and walking my dog. And the pastoral care group was so awesome. The young woman who picked me up at the hospital, I had never met before. And so she drove up to the front door of the hospital, waved, and then walked my dog when I got home, and I was so grateful.
Take one more if there is one. I have one that I'll share about Eileen, actually. So our coming of age group that goes every other year to Boston, 9th and 10th graders, she works for Southwest Airlines, and she, when she can, donates her points so that we can help buy some of the tickets and have a lower cost, and we really appreciate that. And what was really funny is this year, when we were coming home from New York, we were on the same plane that she was actually on, working. So, I mean, sometimes life gives us cute little connections like that. I think Joel is going to read a reading for us from John Riddell. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Terry's going to sing a song.
Thank you, Reverend Sarah. Good morning, everyone. I'm Terry McGovern-Ninsel, she, her. And recently, just a few weeks ago, I was in my life working on bringing love to a pattern that's been really heavy in my life. And I was also practicing another song for a service here, and it has kind of like a yell-out part, and so I was yelling it out, and then I just yelled out this song. It popped in my channel, and out it came. And then friends added their own voices and instruments, and now it's ours. And I'm sharing it now to honor the life force that moves and gets stuck in all of us, and to invite more space for what's vital to flow through us.
What's heavy on
join in. That was the first verse, so join in if you feel called. We'll start from the beginning and go all the way through.
1, 2, 3, and
What's heavy on my heart? Don't let it weigh down on my soul. What's heavy on my heart? Not gonna trap me in a hole. I'm gonna sing it out, 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 sing it out strong. I'm gonna sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out all day long. What's trouble in my mind? Not gonna take me for a ride. What's trouble in my mind? Not gonna dictate and decide. I'm gonna sing it out, 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 sing it out strong. I'm gonna sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out all day long. What's stirring in my soul? It's gonna let me feel I'm whole. What's stirring in my soul? I'm gonna open up and know. I'm gonna sing it out, 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 sing it out strong. I'm gonna sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out all day long. Gonna sing it out, 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 sing it out strong. I'm gonna sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out all day long. Thank you, everyone. That was Heavy On.
Thank you, Terry, and the entire ensemble. We're such a musical congregation, and you can just see it in the energy in that song. We're now going to invite the young people up for a children's ritual. So if those of you who are over on the craft table, if you have a chance to take a break, could you come up forward and we're going to do a little ritual with you.
You can finish up what you're working on and come this way.
Yes.
No rush. He's
Okay.
going to do a reading.
All right. So I had been carrying hope in my pocket like it was a polished gemstone for years. Whenever trouble came, I'd squeeze it tightly in my shaking hand. And I could feel it bump against my palm like a newborn heartbeat. That's how I knew that I was safe. Recently, though, I somehow lost my hope. I had no idea where I'd put it down. Somewhere it slipped out, maybe while I was fumbling for my keys. Without being able to hold on to hope, I soon became lost myself. After a while of wandering in the wild on my own, I bumped into Hope, who looked so different. Hope was no longer a little gemstone that I could fit in my pocket. Hope was now a wide stream cutting through the woods. "I thought I lost you," I said. The river grabbed a couple of rainbow trout and used them to smile at me. "Lost me?" the water babbled. "That's impossible." "Well, 1 minute I was holding on to you, and the next you were gone." "I needed to change forms," Hope replied. "Why?" I asked. "Because you'd been carrying me for so long that I decided we should try something different." "What's that?" "I thought I would take a turn carrying you for a bit." The river rose up around me and pulled me gently onto my back. I was floating. I didn't realize how tired and exhausted I was until the river carried me, and hope carried me, and hope carried me. Now Whenever trouble comes, I just spread my arms open and let hope wrap me up in her slow water. And I can still feel it pulse against me like a newborn heartbeat. That's how I know that I'm safe. I don't know where we are going. Hope and I still appear to be lost. But at least we are together. Maybe we will stay lost out here for a while longer. Funny enough, I'm in no rush to get to our destination because it has been so long since I felt held by anything, and I think I could really get used to it. Thank you.
Come sing a song with me, everybody. And come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you hope when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time.
So today we also celebrate something called the International Day of Peace. And I want to ask all of us to think about what the word peace means to you. And maybe what the seeds of peace, if we were to plant them, might be. And I want to start by sharing with you a couple of stories from my own life that might be seeds, and then I'm going to invite you to share maybe some from yours. About 4 years ago, my oldest daughter was driving back to Missouri from Georgia, and she drove into a terrible snowstorm in Nashville. Anybody have young adults that you had driving in places you were maybe a little worried about? Or you're thinking about young ones that might someday drive? It was stressful. I was panicked about her safety and her need to find a place to stay and wait out the storm, and I called a pastor who was an acquaintance I'd met in Macon before he and his wife moved to Nashville to lead at another church. And they agreed to get her to their house. I think they actually had to go and help her get to it. And she ended up staying 2 nights. There was a huge storm and waiting for the storm to clear up. But while she was there, they took her sledding and found ways to have fun together. And I was grateful for their willingness to take her in and also their open-hearted welcome. Now, also while we lived in Georgia, my mom came to visit us for a week to help us out at a busy time. I was traveling out of town and we needed help getting Sol to school. And my mom met a man at the airport who was also trying to travel to Macon and trying to book a shuttle. He didn't speak any English, and when no one else could speak Spanish, she called me. Hablo suficiente español para ser peligrosa. I know enough Spanish to be dangerous. And I can use Google Translate. Más o menos, more or less. So anyway, he made arrangements to pay cash and come to Macon, but when he arrived, he needed a place to stay for several nights. The reasons were complicated, but the person who was supposed to meet him and get him set up with work and a place to live simply didn't materialize. And I had one friend who was fluent, and between us, we looked for many ways to help him, to get him a room at a cheap hotel for the night or a shelter. But eventually, he ended up staying first at my house and then at hers. And because his job and housing never materialized, and he had traveled all the way across the country, Georgia's like a 5-hour flight, y'all, from here. We both ended up helping him find another situation, which involved driving him to many different places and talking to many different people, carefully, because he was seeking asylum. He was deeply grateful, and we fashioned a friendship across the barriers of language and culture, and even what makes us feel safe. We don't always invite strangers to stay in our guest room, but sometimes we do. And when we do, we always learn from each other. So sometimes when we show up with compassion, there is more that we are called to do than we imagined when we first took that first step or planted the first seed. And sometimes we say yes, and that yes stretches us. We might even be uncomfortable. Helping someone get from the airport to another city is different from giving them a place to sleep and eat in your own home and spending time, maybe even a few weeks, to help them find work and a place to live. I know that when life stretched me that way, I was changed by it. I understood someone else's barriers, and I felt a deeper sense of connection and care. For a long time, that new friend would send me an occasional text of blessing and well wishes, especially for my mom, who took the first step or planted the first seed. So I wonder when someone has gone out of their way to be kind or compassionate with you when you needed it, when you have gone out of your way to be compassionate or kind with someone else. Does anybody have a story they want to share about that? Thanks, Beth. Compassionate or kind? Any of you guys have somebody who was really kind to you? Do you want to tell us about it? Not sure. Anybody else in the room? Roberts. I'm going to ask these two and to pass this back to you.
It's very interesting because one day I had dropped my grandkids off at school, and there was a gentleman I saw going down the street in a wheelchair, kind of pushing himself along. And it just didn't look right to me. So I pulled over to the side and got out of my van, and I said, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" And he said, "I'm trying to get to the bank," which was another mile or so away. And I said, "Well, may I give you a ride?" And he goes, "You'll do that?" I go, "Yeah." So I helped him get into the van. We put his wheelchair in the back, and I got him to the bank. When I got him there, kind of a long story, I'm going to try to make it short. When I got him there, I asked the person who was helping him if they would call him a ride to get back to his home, and I would pay for it up front because I really had somewhere else to be. And she goes, "We don't do that." She goes, "Why don't you just stay?" So I said, "Okay." So I stayed, got him back home after he had taken care of his banking, and he thanked me profusely because he said that his account had been compromised and he needed to cash this check so that he would have some money. I gave him my number. I said, "If you're ever in a real pinch, You can call me again. And a couple of weeks later, he did. He needed a ride to his Social Security office. And I said, okay, I'll come and pick you up and take you. And when I picked him up, he said, my roommate said you wouldn't show up. I said, really? I said, why would he say that? He said, because I told him you were black. He goes, and black people don't do this stuff. So, unfortunately, he's passed on. He was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and he passed a few months ago. But I went and met his roommate, and he said, I really didn't believe you existed. So sometimes, out of the pureness of our heart, we see someone on the side of the road who just needs the help, and we lend it, regardless of skin color or disposition or economic status. It's okay to reach out.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Alice. So I wonder, what does it feel like when we feel peace? What do you guys think? How does that feel like in your body? When we're getting along with each other? When we're having fun or finding a way to make things work? Take a minute to imagine what that feels like. Do you have words that describe what it feels like when you feel peace? Any of you guys have something you want to share? How do you feel when you feel peace? You do.
Calm.
Ooh, calm. That's a great word. Anybody else have a word for how they feel when they feel peace? Relief. Go ahead. Contentment. Nice. Those are all really great words. And now I'm going to invite up to 5 volunteers, hopefully different ages, but you're going to come forward and light a candle and tell us what the word peace means to you. But I've got a slide up here. You can think about any of these questions. What does it mean to you or look like? What does it feel like in your body? Or maybe there's a hope you have for our planet or other people, or an idea about what we can contribute or how we can act with kindness and compassion. Don't answer all of them. Just one of them is enough. So do I have 5 volunteers that might be willing to come up and do that? Riley, come on, 2 of you. Any teenagers, adults, kids older than, how old are you, Riley? 10? Anybody older than 10? I've got Katie. Come on up, come on up. We got 3. I need 2 more. I got 5 candles to light. Now, when you come up, you're going to pick one of these, turn it on, and put it in the cup next to it after you've talked. Do you want to go first? Sure. Okay. Tell us your name, and then you can tell us whatever you're going to say to the questions.
Peace means relief to me. Yeah.
Awesome. We're going to sing. Sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me. Come sing a song with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and rose in the winter time. All right, Riley.
My name's Riley, and to me, peace feels happy.
Awesome. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me. Come dream a dream with me, that I might know your mind. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find.
peace to me, my name is Katie, and peace feels to me like safety.
Take this.
Come walk in the rain with me. Come walk in rain with me. Come walk in rain with me, that I might know you're mine. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time.
I'm Deanne, and Barbara Face contacted me this week and encouraged me to join her in a new project to share time and space and meals with people from other religious faiths. And I think peace is what we will feel when we do that.
Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me. Come share a rose with me, that I might know you're mine. And I'll bring you home when hope is hard to find. And I'll bring a song of love and a rose in the winter time.
My roses are just a weird coincidence, but peace to me is love. I had a stroke and spent a year in bed, and my husband took such good care of me, and he was there every day. And I wouldn't have made it without him. Thank you.
Come sing a song. So let's take some time to hold these stories and intentions together with our breath. And we're going to have some drumming and some more singing. I know that sometimes we struggle with what's happening in the world around us or the people around us. Anybody feeling that this week a little bit? Or maybe a lot? I am. Sometimes those feelings can get stuck in our bodies. If there's something that you're struggling with, we offer you all of these moments of song and making things to share, of beauty, as a way to move through these things and to move them out of our bodies. Meg's going to lead us in learning a song and drumming with it, and I'm going to we're going to be asking for some volunteers. So when you hear that invitation, we have some things for you. But I hope that we can use this as a way to express these feelings and connect with the seeds of peace and hope that we have all been planting today and every day together.
Siahamba, Siahamba, Siahamba kukanyan kwenkos. Siahamba kukanyan kwenkos. Siahamba kukanyan kwenkos. Siahamba kukanyan kwenkos.
I think you guys know this. You sound like you know this. Let's put it all together. Ready and
Siahamba kukanyan kwenkos. Siahamba kukanyan kwenkos.
All right. Great. But we definitely need some volunteers up here. We're going to need Sarah, Reverend Sarah, will you be our first volunteer? Thanks. Yes. So we just need, and you will be my next one. Okay, so we just need one. Just the big beat. Let's try it. Ready? Here we go. Let's help. And see ya hum, you can cuentos. See ya hum, you can cuentos. Good job. And then let's pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, 3. See ya hum, you can cuentos. See ya hum, you can cuentos. Now, if you want to do some faster, you can do. Try it. See ya hum, you can cuentos. See ya hum, you can cuentos. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. So, you hold this one. Okay, so hold this in one hand, and then you slide the neck. So, it's called a calabaza. Anyone that really wants to come up, you're feeling led to get up here and shake a tambourine? All right, then you're on singing. Here we go. Ready, let's lay down that beat. Here we go. See ya hum, you can cuentos. See ya hum, you can cuentos. See ya hum, you can cuentos. See ya hum, you can. We are marching in the light of love. We are marching in the light of God. 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 We are marching, marching. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching. We are marching in the light. Let's singing. Let's go a little faster. We are singing in the light of God. 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 Of love, we are singing. We are singing in the light of God. Of love, we are singing. We are singing in the light of God. Keep going. All right. See ya hamba, you can cuento. See ya hamba. See ya hamba, you can cuento. See ya hamba, you can cuento. See ya hamba. See ya hamba, you can cuento. See ya hamba.
Thank you, everyone. That was amazing.
Generosity is a form of compassion and kindness. We can be generous of spirit and generous with sharing our resources, including our time and our money. Every Sunday, we invite you to join us in a practice of generosity. This congregation is supported by the generosity of members and friends but it also supports other organizations and even people. We pool our resources with other Unitarian Universalist congregations so that we will all have access to the resource of the Unitarian Universalist Association, and also organizations like Valley Interfaith Project, and with folks in our community who have a need, we can meet together through the Ministerial Discretionary Fund. Will the ushers please come forward with the offering?
If you have seed packets you want to hand out now or anytime as we end the service, you can do that, and I'm going to pass out some flowers. Anybody want to help me do that? And if you have origami stuff to hand out, if you have anything you want to share today.
Some people quietly reveal in the manner of the meek. Some people shout when they feel to a radical degree. Some people say it to express others feel their heart. Some people speak with subtleness, don't rely on words at all. But let me tell you about one thing I know. Everybody's got a seed to sow. Let your heart of hearts take you down the road. Everybody's got a seed to sow. We are all pieces of the whole, with different to vote. Giving distractions to the role, different layers, different strokes. But let me tell you about one thing I know. Everybody's got a seed to sow. Let your heart of hearts take you down the road. Everybody's got a seed to sow. Charlie, it's your turn. Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie, for sharing your seeds. These closing words are the blessing that comes with the seed packets we've been making over there, which you can keep making after service is over if you want. I share this seed with love. May it grow with care and kindness. May it remind us that small things can make big beauty. And may it help us remember we are part of the earth and we are part of each other. May these seeds we share be our way of planting peace. And may we nurture them and each other to grow the garden of peace that we dream of. Blessed be.
We hope you'll consider joining us, for we all need more kindness in this world. This is a zipper song. After kindness is hugging, laughing, sunshine, etc. Charlie, would you kick us off on this one? One, two, three. We all need more kindness in this world. We all need more kindness in this world.
Before we extinguish the chalice, I'll remind you, if you are going to the new member class, it'll be across the parking lot and in the office building in the boardroom. I look forward to seeing you there. We'll have a welcome circle over here for folks who are interested in learning more about VUU. And that's all my reminders for today. I hope that you have a lovely week. I'll ask all of you to join me in the motions as we extinguish the chalice, which we'll let Joel help us extinguish, unless there's somebody out there that wants to hop up here and help me extinguish. Volunteers? Yes? Come on up, Ross. Come on. Come on up. You want to come help us put it out? Excellent. Can you reach up here? So when we're done, you're just going to put it over there, and it's going to make the light go out, okay? You want to help me with the hand motions? Okay, here we go. So, go ahead, Joel.
We are Unitarian Universalists who put love at the center of our lives. As we extinguish our chalice and as we go into the world, let us remember that the voice of our faith calls us to be generous, and share what we have.
I hope that someone has shared with you today. We've had many blessings and gifts, and we are so grateful for all of those, whether they are art projects or friends we've seen, flowers we've received, seeds to plant, all of the things that we've shared today. Go in peace. Stay for coffee and conversation.